Hello, Wadau. Welcome to the Color Prod. Let's do it again. Now, have you ever learned something online? Specifically from YouTube, and be almost 100% convinced that you've got the skills. But when you get to the ground with the actual thing, you realize that, hey, these skills cannot be directly copy pasted. Like, it is not working for you. Yes. Now, in my life, I've learned many things online, specifically from YouTube. Things like, how do I install Windows 11? How do I get the softwares of this printer and get the printer running? How do I get this dancing style? But there are some things that I learned online from YouTube videos. But when I got to the ground, I realized that, hey, these things cannot work. The skills cannot be copy pasted. It requires more than what you were seeing in the YouTube videos. So I want to group the things that we learn from YouTube in two groups. The first group, these are things that you're allowed to mess up with. Okay? For example, I am learning how to do some printing. Maybe you want it to be back to back in a given way. If you mess up with it, you can easily get some more papers and keep on doing it until you get it right. If you're learning how to operate a given machine, you can still do the same thing. If you are learning how to dance, yes, you're looking for some dancing skills. You want to, so you can always mess up and practice over and over until you get it right. So these things cannot cost you a lot if you mess up. But the second group, if you mess up with them, then it can easily cost you your life. So this set of skills, yes, you will acquire them from YouTube, but if you mess up during the application, then you are gone. Now, there are some two things that I learned from YouTube some time ago. Number one, I learned how to swim online. I learned how to swim on YouTube. Yeah, so I was there like, how can I swim? And then you get videos, okay, skills for first timers, skills for what, advanced. Then I'm like, no, I'm a first timer. So you get to that video. And then they are describing how to do it. So you bring your hands, you pull the water back, and then you also bring your legs in the same pattern, and everything will sink, and you will just be moving. And you're like, wow. This thing is working perfectly and easily for them. So you sit and you're like, it's okay. Then you run this skill in your mind, and sometimes you even try it and you're like, okay, I think I can do this thing. So one day, after watching a number of videos on how to swim on YouTube, so there are these ones, if you want to move very fast, so you bring your hand like this, then your head should lean in a given way, and then you bring another one and you kick your legs in a given pattern, and then you will move very fast, and you're like, aha, I've got the skills. So one day, I got myself in a swimming pool somewhere in Kitengela. First time in a pool. So I got in through the shallow end. there was a family that was swimming. So a dad with 3 kids, and they were moving nicely. So they were moving to the other end, coming back. It's like they were competing and playing some games here and there. So whatever they were doing, they were almost the skills that I saw on YouTube. Wow, it was very nice. Then I decided to try one of my skills also. So specifically this one, where you just float on water and you will have your head out. So your head is out, your head is out, and they are just moving slowly. Hey, I almost drowned. Hey, you are drowning on the shallow end. Come on. So I tried my hands and my legs. Hey, it's not working for me. Like, I'm trying and struggling and almost drowning on the shallow end. So I had to stop and just watch them move back and forth. So I was somewhere close to the rails, the safety rails. You know, you don't want to move very far away from them because you don't know what can happen. But still, this water is somewhere slightly past your knees. Like, what is the problem? So one of the girls came closer, around maybe 8-9 years. And then I asked her, hey, hello, how are you? Wow, you are a good swimmer. And she said, thank you. Then I asked her, how are you doing it? And then she asked me, hey, you don't know how to swim? You know, she's looking at me like you look old enough to know how to swim. Like, you don't know how to swim? And then I said, yes, I don't know how to swim, but I'm trying to learn. Like, I'm learning. So how can I do it like you, like the way you are doing it? So she looked at me and told me, you know, here where we are, if you don't know how to swim, then you can easily drown. You can easily drown. So, if you want to learn how to swim, then go to the baby's pool. Hey, I'm being sent to the baby's pool, but I'm not a baby. Hey, but she was just being honest, and she was innocent in a way, because that is how she learned how to swim. She started from the baby's pool and then moved to this other adult's pool. But of course, after some time, after doing it over and over, you will always get the skills. So the idea is you have to know exactly what is being done, and then you have to know that this thing will take a lot of practice. But the only problem here is if you mess in water, it can cost you your life. Another one, I learned how to drive online, how to drive a car online on YouTube. So I was there. Do I want manual or automatic? Then I was like, let me look at manual. So manual, and they're there. Okay, if you want to drive a manual car, this is what you do. Let's go. Step number 1. You bring the gear to D. Okay. By then, where is your leg? Your leg is on. Your left leg is on the brake. Okay. Then once you are on D, it should be on gear number 1. And then you do this. You leave the clutch. You do the brake and many things, and you'll be there going. Okay. I was like, okay, let me look at the automatic. Then the auto one, this is now very easy. So driving automatic cars is the easiest thing. Okay, they're explaining. You just put it on P if you want to. No, you put it on D. You put it on D if you want to move forward, and then you release the brake slowly, and the car will be there moving forward. If you want to move back, you put it on reverse, and then you slowly leave the brake, and your car will be moving back. Yes. So my first driving lesson My instructor asked me, Roger Scala, do you know how to drive? Like, have you used a car before? Do you have some driving skills? And I said, yes, I have some driving skills. Because they always ask you, they want to know. Some people always just go for, they want to get the license. Or most of the people at least always have some basic skills. They can get the car going. They know this is the steering, this is the brake, this is how you start it, this is how you can get it going. So I said, yes, I know how to drive. I said, yes, I have the basic driving skills. I can get the car going. Where did I learn this? From YouTube. So he told me, okay, get into the driver's seat. Then I was there. He told me, yes, you can adjust your the chair and the side mirror, the rear view mirror and all that. So after all that, he had parked, it was an angle parking, so he was facing forward. So I was supposed to get out. I was supposed to get out. Now I'm there. You're supposed to get out and get on the road, then move forward. So he was like, let us go. We are going left. Yes. So gear to reverse. Handbrake, I know that one. Down. Then I'm there, slowly releasing the brake. Hey, then I realized that this thing is not actually that easy. Why? Because I had to look at very many things. You have to look at the side mirrors. You have to look at the rear view mirror. You also have to look at, like, where am I going? And you have to make all these coordinations at the same time. So I'm there and I'm moving like, and hey, he's like, hey, are you sure you have some driving skills? Have you done this before? I'm like, yes, on YouTube, because you are almost hitting this car. The good thing is that he had his own brakes. So once he realized that this guy only learned these things, this thing from YouTube, then he was like, no. The YouTube one and this one, these are completely different things. Not that much different, but the idea is the skills that you get from YouTube, you will only know how to start this, do this, and how to maybe get things going. But the actual thing, where you are on the ground and you are in action, many things are happening. You know, when you're learning on YouTube, you only look at one thing. Okay, the leg is there and the hand is turning the steering. Now you forget that the leg should still be doing something maybe. And that your eyes should be looking at something. Okay? But now you have to bring all these things and make it work. Oh my. It takes some practice for you to bring now all these things together into action. So let me know, what is this thing that you learned online, on YouTube or anywhere, but when you go to the ground, you realize that, hey, this thing cannot be directly copy pasted. You will need some time. You will have to be patient. You will have to keep on doing it over and over for you to master the skill. Oh my, Roger Scala. Let's go.